let's bring you some news regarding Bharat Biotech, which has now today submitted the phase 3 data for the Covaxin in front of the Drugs Controller General of India. Now, the subject expert committee discussed this matter today. There was a meeting, and what NDTV is picking up from sources at this point is that the data submitted by Covaxin talks about an efficacy of 77.8% in their phase 3 trials. Now, remember, earlier they had said that their efficacy is roughly about 80% or so. So what exactly does this mean in terms of getting a clear picture? What is going to be the next step as well? Let's try and understand that from my colleague Sukirti joining us now. Sukirti, are we still not clear exactly on what exactly is the efficacy of phase 3 trials? We only have claims from Bharat Biotech so far. They have to be accepted next by this expert committee, is what you were telling me next. How close is Bharat Biotech and Covaxin now, vaccine that the Prime Minister himself has taken, to actually getting approval and then perhaps, sort of approaching the WHO as well?
Well, yes, Sonal. So, as you pointed out, so far we only had interim data about 81% efficacy, but now this final data is based on about 25,800 participants. It has shown an efficacy about 77.8%. So, there are two rounds. First round, of course, was the subject expert committee, which comes under the drug controller. So, that committee has already reviewed this data, and it is now going to recommend this data forward to the Drug Controller General of India, which is DCGI, Mr. V.G. Somani. He will be giving a final approval to this data that has been presented by Bharat Biotech. However, in Bharat Biotech's case, as far as its approvals in India are concerned, it has already been in use since 16th of January when India's vaccination drive started. So for Bharat Biotech, at least in terms of usage within India, there were no restrictions, but as part of protocol, they were supposed to provide this data. The big barrier that they had to cross is, like you mentioned, the World Health Organization. Tomorrow, Bharat Biotech officials have a pre-submission meeting with WHO officials. A pre-submission meeting would be about having a preliminary discussion with WHO officials about what exactly are the kind of details they will be needing, how they will be carrying out the assessment process. So all of that will be on the table tomorrow. And of course, Bharat Biotech will get a certain boost given the fact that they've already submitted it to an expert committee within India. So that is also going to be put forth on the table by Bharat Biotech, and post that they will be finally submitting their data to WHO as well, and then an approval from the WHO would mean Bharat Biotech would be able to export their vaccines, and also it would be easier for Indians who live here but want to travel abroad and have taken a jab of Covaxin.